Good morning, Dr. Ruth Anderson here with Enlightened World Network. Here we have today a meditation a day. I'm with Teri Angel and Deb Goldberg. We are still enjoying Florida together, so maybe you can just relax into the ambiance of relaxed Florida time. The Keys seems to have a different time schedule than anywhere else. It's island time, I think.
It is island
time.
Mm-hmm.
So we welcome you to this meditation. It's going to be a silent meditation, which means that the three of us will be meditating together here. We invite you to meditate along with us. Deb is going to be playing some music for us, so not that silent, I guess. And then after about 20-25 minutes, we'll come back on and share if we experienced anything special and intentional today during the meditation. So Deb is going to get us started. Deb, are you ready?
I'm not finding us.
There we go.
Yeah,
All
I can
right.
unmute.
Yeah. Okay. And we are back. Thank you for joining us. We know this was a little disjointed because we started on the other page, but we're here. That was interesting. I don't even really know where to start with that. Who wants to share? Teri, you look
Well,
like you want to share.
yeah, we went into like spaciousness. We went into that place where we realized that we're just a little speck. This is a whole universe that's part of multiple universes. And what I experienced, especially, was seeing that, seeing where I was looking out at like an ocean, looking at the different energies that were interacting with us, at all of the planets that are in our universe. And then I saw beyond that, that we're part of this other big spaciousness. We think of our universe as huge, which it is, but we're tiny compared to everything that exists. So it really made me humble. And we all got emotional doing this, but it wasn't a sad type of emotion. It was an awe type of emotion. Like, wow, look at all of this that we're a part of, and really feeling special because we have that deep connection with spirit. We know our creator, we know that energy, and we know that we're all one. So, as one, we're all this big, expansive energy together. And for me, that was just a beautiful experience. We were floating. Uh, like at one point, Ruth was like, I want to lose this heaviness. I want to get out of this body and just experience that floating energy because it feels so good. And I agree. It's like once we can go to that place, we don't feel bound, we don't feel held back. We can just go and be and create. Deb, you were mentioning how we just speak and there it is. What do you want? Let's just pull it out of the air and create it. So it was just a beautiful energy being together and seeing this at the same time together, experiencing that openness and the unlimited spirit that we are. And we don't think about that a lot when we're in this 3D body and we have the constraints of time. Like, when are we going to do this? What's next? You know, having to plan things and organize. And this was a time to just be. And that's what we did in our meditation. We just sat with each other and were just enjoying being. So I invite everyone to do that. Whenever you go into your meditation, just be. Don't put a limit on it. Don't say, I have to do this or I have to do that. Just experience what happens and go into that openness and that spaciousness of love. Because that's what it was we were in. It was just pure love. I loved it, and I loved being here with both of you experiencing it together.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah. So at one point I was shown a computer screen, like an old Dell computer, or one of the very first Apples that came out, the big, heavy, clunky ones. And there was a person sitting in front of it looking at the computer screen, and all around them was this vastness. But because they were only focused in on the computer screen, they were missing all of it. And it reminded me of a time my family and I were on Sanibel Beach here in Florida. And we would comb the beach for shells, right? You get up first thing in the morning and see the shells that have come up unbroken. And I remember one time we were staying in a condo, so we were on a second floor, and I could see the ocean. And I was watching the beachcombers, and they were all walking like really hunched over, and all they were looking at was the shells. Where's the shell? Where's the sand dollars? Where's this? Where's this? And what they couldn't see was that in the ocean, not that far off, there was this pod of dolphins that were, jumping. What are they calling that? What do they do in it? But they were jumping, and the beachcombers were missing it completely. And that was such a good life lesson to me, that if we're just so focused in the minutia, in the detail right in front of us, we're missing the bigger picture. And it was really symbolic of spirituality to me, that while some folks were just so focused in the here and now in the earthly realm, they were missing all of the spiritual dimension that was out there waiting for them. So what a cool visual to be reminded of that story. And it made me think, with EWN, how do we show you the cosmos without you just focusing in on your computer? So that is something I want to think about. How can we do that for you?
It's a beautiful thought. It was a beautiful experience for me too. We were all sharing it together, as Teri said, and to sit in the cosmos as just matter, as just space, and understand that you can just wave your hand and you have created some unique experience for yourself. And I guess we talk about this in the laws of attraction and whatever, but it was the ability to create is right there in your imagination. And you're using hopefully your higher consciousness to create beautiful things for yourself, which means beautiful things for the world. And it was such joy and delight of understanding the power that lives inside of all of us, that we are looking at our own creation. And it's amazing.
Yeah, well, that's what we experience. So we're so glad that you joined us. There are so many shows on Enlightened World Network and EWN, Enlightened Living. If you have missed some, which I know I have, I can't keep up with 65 shows every week. Go to Enlightened World Network on YouTube because they're all archived there. We're glad you're with us. So much love to you all, and we look forward to seeing you here next time on Enlightened World Network. Take care.
Everyone.